wrote you a headline about the show.
Okay. I appreciate that, but I mostly do like.
But that's okay. Yeah, we can maybe just like write it. Something like Fridays Live goes for an O.
That still doesn't make it
No,
a sport.
Fridays Live is definitely a sport. Have you seen what our PAs go through?
I just don't think that's like the same.
I'll fight Jack. Is that gonna make it a sport?
Stay tuned for some more great content and the news.
News. Truth. Facts. Live from Studio C. Real news. Fake news. Tomorrow's news. Today. News you can trust. 24-hour, non-stop coverage. Your A News.
A News with Chance Lane.
Good evening and welcome to this week's edition of A News. I'm your host, Chance Lane.
And I'm your other host, Emma Erion.
An upcoming Supreme Court case will decide if song lyrics can be used as evidence in court. If approved, Britney Spears may serve time for doing it again.
Jared Leto recently climbed the Empire State Building in a publicity stunt to promote his band 30 Seconds to Mars and their upcoming tour. The climb reportedly took a few hours. I'm interested to hear how he plans to get to Mars in under a minute.
Beatles released their last song titled Now and Then using AI technology. Since then, it's hit #1 on the UK music charts, garnering all 50 British listeners.
Fans are celebrating after Taylor Swift changed a lyric in one of her songs at a recent show to highlight her new boyfriend, Kansas City Chiefs player Travis Kelce. For some reason, when I change the lyrics to one of her songs, everyone just tells me to shut up.
Gordon Ramsay recently announced the birth of his 6th child. He reached this milestone much like his contestants on Hell's Kitchen, by doing it raw.
Attendees of Ape Fest, a festival celebrating NFT images of monkeys, have reported injuries from the UV lights used at the festival. It was almost as bad as the recent tragedy in which there were 10 little monkeys jumping on the bed and one fell off and broke his head.
As it was, singer Harry Styles recently caused major waves by shaving his head. Here to comment on the incident is the artist himself, Harry Styles.
Harry, I love you! No love. I'm so glad you invited me to the show, bruv.
Glad you could be here, Harry. Now tell us, what made you decide to shave your head?
Well, you see, it's all the rage amongst Tavs, so, you know, I decided to give it a go myself.
Interesting. How have your fans reacted to this?
I haven't been liking it too much. It seems that, like, when celebrities shave their heads, their fans, they're mean, what can I say? Look what the people said about Doja Cat. They weren't very chuffed about that.
What would you say to those fans, the ones that are criticizing you?
Well, I tell them I'm just another bloke, another lad. You know, I can do what I want with my hair.
And what about to your fans who've noticed you no longer have any hair to style? Should we just be calling you Ree now?
I didn't think about that, but you've made a point. Perhaps I would say don't worry too much about it, you know. It's just another Tuesday shenanigan, isn't it?
Okay. When are we getting a One Direction reunion tour?
Never! What's that? A fish and chip shortage? I'll be right there. The people of Britain need me. I've got to make a better leg of it.
Don't we just have the best guests?
And now to Ryan for this week's Top 5.
Top 5 holidays, Thanksgiving edition. Number 5, Thanksgiving. Number 4, also Thanksgiving. 3, Black Friday. Number 2, Thanksgiving. Number 1, my birthday.
It looks like that's all the time we have for this week's edition of A News. I've been Chance Lane.
And I've been Erion, signing out.